Hi, welcome to Nonny T's channel. It's Whip Wednesday, so I'm showing you my whips. And you must excuse me because I've got this cold that everybody's catching. So it is making me feel a bit under the weather. Anyway, I've decided to do an Hexagon cardigan, but excuse me, a smaller version. So I'm making it for my 8th month old granddaughter. This is one I tried to do with the moss stitch, which I was quite happy about, so I shall carry on doing that. But I thought I'll show you guys how to start an hexagon. This is the one I showed you the other day on my last video that I made for my eldest granddaughter, but the sleeves were too short, so I had to unpick them, frog them back, and then make them longer. But she loved it because she loves the old-fashioned little buttons on it. So I finished that, and then these two granny squares that I'm making, I'm going to make into a very small version for my granddaughter of the jumper, the Christmas jumper I made, just adding 2 sleeves, a bit of a neck, and then sew the sides up and see how that goes. So started that, that's the wrong way, that's it. So I thought I'd show you how to start the hexagon, because it's not like doing the granny square where you do the 4. Oh, does everybody know how to do the magic ring? It's just ring. Make sure you dangle that bit at the front, wrap it round your finger, 2 fingers, and then cross it over slightly. Lift your hook underneath, pull through, go through that one, and that's it. You've made your first slip stitch, and then that's it. And then you chain through 1, 2, here we go, 3, and then we do 1 double crochet. I think in America they call these treble crochets, we call them double. So you've got the cluster of 3, you chain 3 and your 2 double crochets, and then you chain 2, 1, 2, and then you go back into the center, do another cluster of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I always chain 2. Most people chain 1, but I like to chain 2 because it gives a nice centre. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now normally for a granny square you do 4. I'm going to show you. You do the 4, don't you? Do like the 1, 2, 3, 4. But with this one you have to do 6 clusters of 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, into the center, 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. Try not to lose your little bit for the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you need another 3. 1. Excuse me. 2, 3. And then you pull that bit just to bring the middle centre piece in, and then what we do is we chain 2 like we've been doing, 1, 2, and then into the top of the chain that we did. That's all splitting. So you like that, so you've got 6 double crochets, 6 clusters of double crochets. So now what we do is we turn our work. You don't have to turn your work. Hang on, I'm going to change the colour. No, not yet. You don't have to turn your work, but I think it always makes the centre look a bit better. So you chain 1, turn your work, and then you're going into that space, the first space. And you're going to do 3 double crochets. Well, you've done 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 1 chain back into the same space, like that. Do another 3 clusters. So then you move to the next space, you do 1 double crochet or 1 treble if you're in America. They're having terrible weather at the minute. They're having ice. Chain, did I chain 2 or 1? I can't remember. Normal chain 2, 1, 2. I've got like ice now, and all the power goes off. I'd hate it. Right, so we've done 6, 2 clusters, 2 clusters, chain 2 in the middle, and then move on to the next space, which is the next one. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, go back into the same space, do another 3. These are for your corners, like so. Back into the next space, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, back into the same space to make 6, 2 sets of 3. Into that space. Chain 2, back into the same space. So you've got 6 double crochets. Oh dear, excuse me. And then back into the last space you've got. 3, another one for 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we chain, no we don't chain any, we go into the first top stitch of the 1 double crochet we did at the beginning, and there we are, there's your hexagon. Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't have made this video really, but I'm not making any, and we pull our wool through, so I thought I don't want to leave it another day without making a video. Pull it tight, and there we have it. So put the page over there, and I think the next colour is, have a look at it. Oh, it's that pretty pinky rosy colour. That's this colour. So what I do, turn your work so you've got the nice part showing, because you can always see it's like more bubbly, but the side that you want is this nice smooth side. I hope you can see this tutorial I'm doing. I just bring my yarn through and I tie it a couple of times, and you can start anywhere in any corner you want, because I think if you start where you finished off, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't give you that nice position, I think, like nice, I don't know, pattern. 1, 2, 3 chains, back into that one, and then we do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 1, and then what I tend to do with these tails is I feed them in with my work as I go along. So I've got a few projects to carry on with. So 1 corner of 6, chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. And then we go into our first space, which is there in between the corners of 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, no chains, into the first next corner of 6, you do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, I'm rushing, start again, sorry, that needs to be pulled a bit tighter. So you got 3 double crochets, chain 2, in the same space, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, I'll give myself some yarn. Then next in the same, like the middle of them 2 corners into this space, so all we're doing is 3 double crochets into this space, and then over to the next corner we do 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 1, 2, back into the same space of your corner, and then into that space, so you just do 3 double crochets, so it's turning out, then into your next corner, so you do your first 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, into that space, and then this bit that's hanging, I'm just going to feed it in underneath my work, underneath the stitches that I'm working. So that's 3 double crochets, and then I'm going into the next corner of 3, bring that work over with you, 3, 2 double crochets into the same space, work in your next corner, so far so good. That's my middle bit, I'll have to sew that ending after. Then what I do with this loose bit as well, as I'm working it in, I grab it just to make sure it's secure, and then I pull it, slip stitch it just to make it more safe sewing it in. So we're going into that one. Oh, excuse me. I should be in bed, really. And then we're coming to the last corner of 6. Three double crochets, chain 2, like that. Coming to the middle of the 2, we do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets, slip stitch into the top of your double crochet. That's it. So it looks like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch over to the corner of this stitch, and then go under that through the space. No, slip it, sorry. Right, so we're going to start again. So we're going to chain through 1, 2, 3 into the same space, double crochet, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, double crochet, and double crochet. So you don't have to turn your work now, as long as you've done the first few rows, like the first one and the second one, I always think, and then get onto your, you know, the row that you want it all looking nice. You haven't got to keep turning, especially when you're doing an hexagon. If you was doing a normal blanket, then perhaps yes. See, now you've got 2 spaces to fill in with your 3 clusters, with your 3 sets of double crochets. See? Oh, excuse me. And you just keep working all the way around. Don't forget, when you do your corners, to do 2 chains or 1 chain, whatever you prefer to do. I used to do 1, and now I've got in the habit of doing 2. Just by watching other crocheters, really. I just think it looks better. Like that. So, I'll leave it here for now because I am struggling with my nose and everything, and you probably can hear it. So, I'll come back tomorrow, hopefully, with part 2. I've got to find that colour out. I haven't got that colour out. I've got the other colours. So I'm just using these little balls of yarn that I had out of this travel case that my son brought me. So what I'm doing is just making exactly the same. Let me take my hook out. It will look like that. It's just starts to look a bit. It will look like that once it starts to build up and it starts to lie more flatter. So there you have it. What's that way? I'm not sure. Whatever, I'll find the right way. So that's that. And then what I'll do is I'll show you how to join it up in the middle here. And then I'll show you how to make this part, the front part, these 2. You have to make them, like you make the back, you add at the back there only, but the front will stay, you know, like as you want it. But I'll show you that once we get that far. So thanks for watching. Happy Week Wednesday, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, all my community in America. See you later, guys. Bye.